Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video I am pissed off. Okay, I woke up, I checked the Wizard101 official server, used to be the test room Discord, and I read some dumb stuff in that server. I might just have to stay out of there because like, it genuinely pisses me off. And I make videos like this, you know? So, essentially, we're just talking about the game balancing and the game design of the game, obviously. Then you always have that one or two people that come in there and just, quite frankly, have no idea what they're talking about. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put a screenshot up on screen. Now, I don't want you guys to go out and, like, with your pitchforks and, like, send hate to this guy or find him or anything. Like, don't do that, right? Nobody deserves that at the end of the day. However, I think comments like this are ridiculously silly, and in a place like this where the developers are there and they might literally listen, like they're listening actively for feedback, you'd think, right? Having super dumb comments like this just like really worries me for the future of the game. So I'm gonna toot my own horn for a minute here. I hope that was the right saying. If not, that probably sounded really bad, but the community knows I am the Storm guy. Whether I like it or not, that's just kind of what I'm known as. The buff Storm, I am the Storm guy, right? I am the buff Storm meme guy, right? I just have to accept that. It is what it is, right? And it's fine, right? I joke about it all the time on stream. You know, I just kind of, you know, embrace that, right? But then you have this guy who clearly doesn't know who I am. That's fine. Not everybody has to know who I am. But this guy is sitting here telling me about the school that is my favorite school in the game that I main, right? And the one guy at max level, the hardest league to get Warlord on, I am the one guy in the game that did it. And this guy is gonna sit here and try to lecture me on my goddamn school, okay? Now, I don't really care about this guy's opinion, nor should the devs or anybody, right? But at the end of the day, right, this is some of the dumbest crap you'll see in there. But there's people like this in there to offer feedback on the game. And that's just kind of what this boils down to, right? This guy was like, oh, well, if you don't like Storm, like, don't play it. You know, play your favorite school. It is my favorite school. But unfortunately, the game design and the choices being made at King's Isle and the Wiz, like, dev team for PvP balance are not good. And it's gotten so bad to the point where players have dropped like flies ever since the motorist meta. And you can check that on the boards. You can check that, like, you know, if you're a dev. I mean, I know, because there used to be Storms higher ranked than me back in the motor meta. A lot of good players back then, and they're all gone now, right? Not even like super high ranked Storms, like 1800 maybe, being the lowest. But they're all gone now because of the choices being made, right? So, I'm just genuinely trying to have a conversation about why Storm isn't good, and I'll explain it to you guys in this video to the full context. Basically, I was saying, right, what I always say. If everybody dies in the same amount of hits, there's no identity to Storm anymore. Because at the start of the game, you're told you kill people really fast. That's your whole identity, right? You have low health, maybe low resist, and low accuracy to compensate for that super high damage in the game. But at max level, we only have the cons. We have no pros to the school anymore, because no longer are you actually doing more damage than the other schools. They are all equally doing the same amount of damage to you without that health resist or that accuracy burden. So what happens is the schools with the best offensive cards, which, newsflash, actually isn't Storm. That's like Myth, right? Balance perhaps. And the better base stats to actually get stats to dual school, like my balance can here, right? I can dual school, well, I have the wrong gear on right now, but I can get max accuracy to life, death, balance, myth, banshee, and kraken on my balance, right? But then you have Storm that can barely get their own school accuracy, let alone can't get dual school accuracy to one school because of how big that base stat burden is. Right? So that's why I was upset with the school in the Discord in the first place, because you don't have your identity anymore of being squishy and doing more damage, right? In the meta. And then when you have to dual school in a fast-paced meta, but you can't because your base stats are so bad on a Storm. That's what I was talking about in the Discord, and that's why I was upset. And then this doofus comes in here, and he's like, oh, well, don't like the school, don't play the school, DM. Yeah, dude, nice freaking 1400 take, brother. Goodness gracious, man, this shit pissed me off, guys. And like I said, I don't want to like send any hate towards this guy or anything, but like this genuinely pissed me off. Like, never ever does somebody say something, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make a video on it, right? My last test run in Discord, I just like looked up a message and I like used it for my thumbnail or whatever and the video or two. But this one, like, this guy genuinely pissed me off. And like I said, it's because it's in a place where feedback is supposed to be so important and receptive, but you're saying dumb crap in the Discord. And I think this really speaks to a larger problem where Wizard101 or the Wizard101 community has a lot of people with, what's the saying, a loud mouth, a big mouth, that have no clue what they're talking about, right? Like this guy's preaching, oh, it's a high risk, high reward school. There is no high risk. There is no high reward. There's a high likelihood I'm going to lose rank, and a high likelihood I'm going to get my time wasted because of how bad the school has gotten from the design choices the past 2 years, okay? And like I said, I love Storm, right? I'm the Storm guy. It's my favorite school. I've gotten 2K. I'm the only guy that got 2K. I was the first guy that did it. I didn't have to like set and snipe like other weirdos. I didn't have to boost or anything. I got that shit legit clean, and I was the first one to do it. So I just hate when people are like, oh, you just don't know what you're doing. You don't know what the school you're playing. I've never touched PvP, by the way, but I want to talk about it. Like, dude, headass, bro, I make your build videos that you watch for me and copy and paste it into your gameplay in PvE, and you're gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna tell you how to play the game, DM. Oh, wait, what? I still have Darkmoor gear, but, you know, yeah, dude, like, I don't know, guys, I'm just rambling at this point, but this genuinely pisses me off, though, like, it really, really does, man. Like, these guys just need to get a grip, man. And I hate, like, sounding so egotistical in a video like this, or in the Discord, but it's like, dude, like, you are quite frankly telling the one guy that has a good understanding of the game and the school, and the one guy that made it, about the game and how to play the school, when you have no relative experience on the topic at all, right? And like I said, it's not just this guy. There's so many people in the community. Like, you have mother effers out there saying, oh, Storm is good, you're just bad, lol XD. Bro, look at the numbers. People have dropped like flies since Motor Meta. The win rate is down, even though it was already the worst win rates, you know? Like, look at the boards, right? You don't even have a 1900 Storm anymore. I think the closest guy you have was like boosted or whatever. The two highest rank. I think aside from Sauce, because Sauce obviously is a clean player, but the other two, I'm pretty sure they boosted or Q snipe to get it. So, like, dude, the numbers are down, bro, and acting like the problem isn't there isn't gonna help anybody. And coming in on your high horse, being like, oh, you just don't know what school you're playing, bro. I got 7 maxes. 8 maxes, actually, if you count the one I deleted and remaxed, right? I got 2K. I play this game a lot. I make content on this game every day. I stream it every day. I make guides. Like, the one guy you should not be telling about his main school is me. And you have these guys doing it. And you guys probably feel the same way, too, right? When somebody's just like, oh, you're not playing your school the right way, it pisses you off. But in my case, I actually have constructive shit I've built it on. My whole channel has been predicated towards buff Storm, right? And I am the 2K Storm at max level, right? I sound like Dr. Disrespect up in this bitch, but like, god damn, bro. That just pisses me off. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm rambling. This video's long. I'll have a new video out for y'all tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care.